This thing finally working? Alright, what's up, everybody? Sorry for being so late. 10 minutes. Listen, 10 minutes of me being late, that was my fault. Okay? But 5 minutes of these 15, it's not my fault, man. I was having some technical difficulties. OBS was dropping frames like crazy, and I tried restarting OBS a few times. Didn't fix it, so I finally just restarted my computer, and it seems to be good now. It seems to be stable. I don't know what the deal was, but whatever the issue was, seems like we're good to go now. Taylor Bost already sent over a buck. I hope no one else did, because I didn't see any others. But like I said, I also restarted my computer, so if there was something sent over while I was down, well, no way to see it. But I don't think there was, because I think this thing still keeps track of that. Although I'm not sure. Either way, Taylor Boss, thank you very much for the buck, dude. You know you got something coming to you. It's gonna happen. You can't fight it. Just ignite it. I don't know. I was trying to rhyme. It didn't really work out. Awkward now, huh? Slap. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it as always, man. Hey, Lady McLater said, "What's up, Dragon?" Let me see if you had a message too, Taylor. Let me see. Hope he didn't slip on a banana peel on the way to his computer or something. Oh, God, catastrophic that'd be, huh? Alright, who do we got in here, though? I can't even see the first people in here, I don't think, at least. First one I see is Hunter, though. Then NGR, Delso, Matt Murdoch, Tom, Ryan Escobar, Pixie Bell. We got Taylor Boss, of course, Dragon Dagger saying you're late, Hollywood. I know, man. Took a trip to Hollywood, what can I say? Scroll this way on down. We've got Cloud of Contempt, Apu Das, Hobbit Crom, hashtag Hobbit's a dirty swine player. A dirty swine player, huh? Hobbit, thanks for the raid, man. Red Gloria, man. What's up, Glory? Easy. What's up, everybody? Alright, let me scroll this way on down. Way on down. Noah, Shed. What's up, guys? Oh, Noah sending over a buck. Thank you, man. Let me, okay, good. Let me see your message, and then let me get a tweet out real quick. Oh, your message is just hi. Well, hello. Noah, thank you very much for the buck, man. Appreciate the support. Alright, let's see here. Dearest at Marvel Champions. With this being Howard's second round in the arena and all, I feel the need to come clean. Growing up, I always wanted to play Duck, Duck, Goose, but the rules were a little too complicated for me. Sad face. Yes. No. Life. Okay. Tweet. All right. Whoo! What up, everybody? Chris sent it over too, saying streams on Twitch are getting hit with DMCA. RIP. I heard about that, man. I heard about that. Weren't we just talking a little bit last night, or was it the night before, about me wanting to be on Twitch because I just want to play even just a minute of a song and feel okay about it, and well, unfortunately, it seems like even on Twitch, it's could not be so good. I don't know. I didn't hear about like exactly what's going on over there. I think it was just they're getting hit with that on clips or something like that. I don't know, man. I didn't check into the full story because of course, well, I'm not on Twitch, so I don't need to know all the details, but I do maybe want to look into it just to see what's up, what the deal is, because I do still plan to occasionally stream on Twitch. I just haven't really done it. But gotta be careful with all that stuff, man. You get shut down so fast, so easy, you know. But Chris, yeah, man, thank you very much. You sent over another 2 as well, saying nice shirt. Thanks, man. It's a designer, in case you were wondering. It is a designer shirt. I believe it's Target brand. Cost $7. So for 3 of them. The Shed sent over 3. Speaking of 3, Shed, thank you very much, dude. Saying, BG, did you ever get into the game Rock Band since that has a drum? I figure you might be into that sort of thing. I've been shredding guitar for the last 2 hours. My wrist hurts. No, I never did, but I almost did. So years ago, we're talking. It's been a long time since I even looked into that game at all. But years ago, like of course, you know, Guitar Hero was like the first thing out, or I don't know if that was the first guitar-based game, rhythm game, or whatever. But anyway, that was like the the big thing, so you could play guitar in the game, right? And then then there was finally you'd had drums in a game. I was like, oh, dude, this is awesome. And it works so much better for drums, in my opinion, because with guitar, and eventually I know they had like real guitars and stuff like that, which I think is really cool too. But the like the original, the start to it at least, it was just like the little buttons or whatever. It's not it's not exactly the same. It's still cool. Don't get me wrong, but it's not exactly the same. But drums, it's pretty much the same, man. You just hit something, you just hit something at the right time and you're good. And I remember playing it at a friend's house, like one time ever, like literally one song, and it wasn't bad. The way it was set up, it was a little bit awkward, whatever, but it wasn't bad. But then I saw videos of people who were able to hook that game up with their actual electronic drum sets, so you can just play. You can play that game attached to a what you're normally used to playing on, and go nuts, man. And I thought that was so cool, and I wanted to do it, but it's already so hard for me to play drums as it is. Plus, the drums for that game, very loud, extremely loud. If anyone's ever played on it, I can't remember the material, but it's louder than like the traditional electronic set, because at least the electronic sets, they try to make them a little bit quieter, and I'm sure they did for this game too, but on a smaller budget than a nice set. So yeah, it's just too loud to play in like an apartment and stuff. So yeah, that's my story with that. But dude, thank you very much for the 3. Dragon also sent it over. Buck, Dragon, thank you very much. Where's yours at? Here we go. At least your Reed Richards guess was spot on, predictions wise. Any suggestion for my 5-star Tigra grind next weekend? My Reed Richards prediction was not spot on. I changed it now. Now it's spot on to 1.8. But I'd guess 2.4. I thought I was so surprised that he went as high as he did. I'm sorry, as low as he did. Blown away. But Tigra, huh? Tigra's interesting. I would probably put Tigra at a similar score to probably similar to Black Widow, maybe a little bit under or something like that, but it just seems like most feature champions are going for like that low 60 range these days. I don't think she's as good as champions that have gone 60 plus in the past. it pains me to say that because I had a fun time playing her, except for the times that I didn't when things just, I don't know. She's so cool. I was kind of venting about her last night because she is so cool. It's so fun dashing backwards and just flinging yourself across the screen in a special 2 animation. Super fun, super enjoyable, but I don't know how good she actually is and how useful she's actually going to be. Probably less useful than the new Black Widow. But it seems like these champions are still going for around that high. That said, I know a lot of people are like, starting to go back to work and everything, so it's possible that this is going to be good timing with that, and she might not go as high if people are starting to get become more busy again. So a little bit hard to say, but I would guess 60 million. So yeah, that's going to be what I put on screen at least. Dragon, thank you very much. Chris Gonzalez, dude, said an over 5. Chris, thank you very much. BG, how's it going, Banana Man? Dude, I'm doing pretty well. I gotta say, sadly, I was kind of tired today. I stayed up way too late. I've been staying up way too late, and my plans to upload some MCOC vids today kind of fell through. But other than that, doing well. Saying, so I pulled 5-star Claire today. Nice. Didn't have her at all before, but is she worth a rank up over Symbiote Supreme? Yeah, I consider Claire a better overall champion than Symbiote Supreme, but they're fairly different champions, So they each have their own pros and cons, and they're both great champions. But I consistently turn to Claire more than I turn to Symbiote Supreme. So yeah, if I could only have one of those two champions, it would be Claire. But it just depends on what you're looking to do, and of course a bit of personal preference and all that. But that's a great poll, man. Claire does not need to be awakened, and she's super, super strong in my opinion. So yeah, man. Just very versatile too. So, but Chris, thank you so much once again for the 5, man. Stroking my saber, sending over $1 with the unicorn. Nice, man. Thank you very much for the buck. Saying, came into the office early and switched as many M and N keys on the keyboard as I could. Some might say I'm a monster, but others will say nomster. Ugh. Boo. Tampering with keyboards. Where's Pete? I'm gonna tell Pete on you. This is the worst crime I've ever heard. Oh no, I was gonna be so proud of you for guessing perfectly, but yeah, 2.4 was a wee bit high. Yeah. I thought, I didn't think he was that good of a champion or anything. Well, maybe not that hyped of a champion. I still don't know exactly how good or not good he is. I think he's probably better than the hype is saying, at least, or lack of hype. But I thought that he's what's it called? Thought, well, he's the last member of the Fantastic Four, so but okay. Anyway, struck my saber. Thank you again for the buck. 2 more messages here. One from Tom, another from Shed. Don't pay attention to that noise that just popped up. That was my computer, not yours. Oh God, why? All right. BG, are people born with photographic memory, or does it take time to develop? Ugh. What a this deserves a subtle boo. Boo. It's kind of a subtle joke, so subtle boo for subtle joke. Boo. Tom, thank you though. Still boo, but. And then Shed. Rock Band 10 out of 10. Drums are loud and expensive. The one thing I'm missing, Currently own 4 guitars, one being a Pro with all the frets and strings and 1 keyboard. Cool, man. Yeah, so what's there was, oh man, I can't remember the name of it. I think a few of them have like real guitars and stuff now too, right? But like the first one that came out, I really wanted to get it and just play the crap out of it and actually learn how to play guitar. Same thing for keyboard. Honestly, no other instrument to me compares at all when it comes to drums, just in terms of, like, I don't know, man, I just get excited about drums, you know? So I don't know, even if I got it, I don't know how much I would have played it, but I still kind of wish I did. Just because it's cool learning learning other instruments too, you know? Speaking of polls, Podcast Luck Strikes again pulled a sigiled featured 5-star during the podcast today and picked up the one, the only, the horrifying Mojo Dragon. That's awesome. Question: will you be taking that Mojo up? Will you be ranking Mojo up? Because mine's already rank 4, and he's gonna be rank 5 soon. Hey there, hi there, ho there. What's up, Star? Stealth Ghost. Sending over a book. Hold on, I need to change this team before I start this quest. Let's get the better Sabertooth in there. Let's get... Oh, we probably don't need as many synergy champions. We need some backup, man. Some other champs. I don't think we need Wolverine either. Let's bring in... Or maybe just bring in Corvus. Yeah, let's just do that. Actually, no, because it stays Mutant Day, right? So I'm going to be using mostly Mutant, which means I'm not going to be going after charges. Let's just slide in another Mutant there. Alright. Cool. Stealth Ghost, I don't see another message, or I don't see any message from you. But I'm going to assume maybe you just said hi and it got eaten by YouTube somehow. So, hello. And thank you very much, dude. Appreciate it, man. Shed, did you send over another buck? Looks like it's saying Guitar Heroes. Then Rock Bands. Rock Band 4 is the most current, and it's been out for about 4 years. Rock Band 3 was when they brought in pro stuff like pro guitar, pro drums, like cymbals. There was another game, though, because it wasn't Rock Band. I don't think. Hold on. All right, quick, very quick YouTube or Google search here. First rhythm game to have real guitar. Rocksmith. That's Rocksmith is what comes up. That sounds more like it. So yeah, that's what I was going to look into. But I never got it. So. Alright, Stealth Ghost sent over another buck. Still no message. I'm going to assume it's a second hi. Hello. ×2. Thank you, man. Alright, I can't even remember all the nodes in here, but I'm sure we'll be alright. Let's just go. Need to get on with it here. Hold on. Saw another message. Oh, it's so hard sorting through all the spam. Don't do the spam, guys. My parents were going to name me something entirely different, though. Apparently, my uncle told them it was a stupid name, and then they went with Christopher. For all I know, my name could have been McFabio. Well, that wouldn't have been a stupid name, so there's no way. Okay. I was trying to scroll up to see what that was. I saw something in there before. Alright, anyway. Let's roll. About to open a 6-star. Wish me luck, Hunter. Good luck, man. Hope you get Doom or somebody really cool like that. So the Ghost sending over another 5, saying, have I been banned? How come you can't see the messages? Are you actually sending messages? I mean, no, I don't think you've been banned. I don't even know if you could send, like, super chats if you've been banned. Oh, no. Is this a second time where it happened with, what's his name? Bonesaw and Hoochie Wife? No, man. Like, I can double check, but I'm pretty sure you're not banned. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to send those messages. God, I always forget how to double check this stuff. Alright, here we go. Not that many banned users at the moment. Oh, actually, crap, there's still a lot. It's hard to run through. Alright, I think I can control F it here too, maybe? You're down. Nope. You are not found to be banned. I don't know what the deal is, but definitely not banned. Maybe BG muted the word ghost out of spite. I can confirm I have not done that. Sent over another 2 saying it's not even letting me send it on a super chat. You might be trying to send something that I had to unfortunately add to a spam filter because of people spamming it. I don't want to say what it is. It's probably gonna piss people off. It's not something that I wanted to block, but unfortunately, it was something that was just being spammed by somebody, and they were creating multiple accounts, bot-like, basically. So yeah, trying to make you check. I hope that's not the case. I don't think it is, but yeah. What are you trying to send? If you send it over on, I don't know if you have Twitter, but if you're able to send it over on Twitter, I could tell you. We're just gonna go with it. This is probably gonna kill him. Yeah. Okay. BG got a 4-star Darkhawk. Opinions? Oh. Oh, it's a beaver bean joke? Oh, well, no, nothing like that's banned or blocked or whatever. Weird. Yeah, maybe it's getting picked up by. Yeah, what Easy said. Remember that time it wouldn't show my message that said that word that he just put in there? Yeah, it's possible that there's like an automatic adult filter or something like that. I don't know. That wouldn't be me. That would be YouTube on that one. Tweeted the results, Baldy. Okay, Hunter, I'll check it out in a sec. Yeah, Stealth Ghost. Thank you for all these super chats. Sorry your message is getting blocked. Let me see. What did Hunter get? Ooh, it's interesting. I'd say it's kind of cool. I really liked the little tweak that they made for Annihilus. Made him a lot more fun. Still not the golden god of MCOC or anything like that. I guess he doesn't have that much gold on him to begin with, but he's kind of cool now. I don't know about rank 2. A little bit hard to say where you're gonna use them and all that, but I think it's cool to have as a rank 1. Speaking of Annihilus, do you guys see Legacy's video, man? He oh god, why did I do that? Oh, this is intentional. I gotta bleed on myself now. Alright, let me get it. Wow. I just wanted to get a heavy attack off before I pop my special, but fine. But anyway, saw Lags' war video where he took on a rank 3 Annihilus boss in war against Kenobi. It's pretty cool. Chris sent over another buck. Dingus, read Chris's with the link. Chris is with the link? What is this? Oh yeah, I saw this right before I went live. Like, not even kidding. I was like waiting for my computer to restart and popped on over to Reddit. Hold on. Why does it not show? I hate the... I like using old Reddit. Which means I gotta go find it manually instead of typing in the link. I'm sure I could just change something in the URL, but I never remember exactly what it is. Where is it though? Brace yourselves because it's gonna be bright. So if you're in a dark place where... Oh, it doesn't show here either. What the F? It was showing on my phone. That's interesting how it does that on my phone, but it doesn't do it here. Anyway. Just click on it. Not a big deal. It's, Reddit post that has all of the timestamps and stuff like that for my Itemless runs, and broke it down into which stream, the starting time, the ending time, the team that I used, and all that. So if you guys were curious, so something that I always wanted to do, just to like make them in separate videos, of course, and you know, turn them into guides and everything. Still like to do it, but it's still so questionable. Like, what is Kabam even gonna do with 6.2? I don't know. Will the guides be relevant if I put a whole bunch of time into them? I don't know. Like, I don't know what to do, but it is cool that person took the time to do that. It takes a lot of work to do that. It takes a lot more work than someone might think. I didn't comment in that thread yet because I only just saw it, but I was going to do that after the stream. Scotty Lang also sent in over a buck with no message, but I'm pretty sure it's not busted for you. I'm pretty sure for you it's just one of them Paseo bucks. So Scotty, thank you very much, dude. Appreciate it, man. There's only one Golden God BG. You ever been in a storm? You ever been in a storm, Wally? Oh, man. It's true. Stella the Ghost, you sent over another 10. Dude, thank you, man. Saying, Beaver. I can believe you, BG. It is Global Bean Awareness Week, and you're not celebrating. Everyone knows you must wear bean socks. Oh, and happy birthday. P.S. Hi. Wait a minute. Is this... Has this been a Lakers bodyguard alt account this entire time, or are you just impersonating him just because it's funny? I can't tell at this point. I don't even know. Trying to see if I see Lakers bodyguard in here right now, which I don't think I see. What is this? What is this? I don't know what to do with this information. But Lakers, geez, I almost said Lakers bodyguard, thank you, but Stealth Ghost, thank you. You'll have to tell me, man. I don't even know anymore. What is life? All right, spite and rage on Hitmonkey here. Well, let's do it. Let's take him down. This guy's pretty cool, man. I kind of want to grind for him. Oh god, I forgot about rage. Whoa! Oh, that heavy attack. That's pretty funny. I don't think I fought this guy like once, but I didn't pay attention to his heavy attack. That was sweet. Okay, let's try to... Oh, no. Let's try to go with Void here against this dude. Maybe he is in here, maybe he isn't. Chris, I don't know what that means. I'm just impersonating. I can't believe you're not being festive. Alright, I don't know what this guy's special attacks look like. Okay. Oh! Okay. Alright. Can I get a freaking petrify, please? Okay, that's not too bad to evade. That'll be tough in Alliance War, though. I get the feeling. Oof. Purify. Oh my goodness. No! That heavy attack, dude. Holy crap. That's going to give me nightmares. That's going to be nightmares. But okay. Stealth Ghost. Thank you for another 5, dude. With the spot-on impersonation of Lakers bodyguard. But thank you, man. Alright. Let's finish this thing. This Beans War? Ugh, boo. Oh man. What's the L2 looking like? Oh! Oh! There's 3. Whoa! There's more? I thought it was just the 1. And then I thought, oh, okay, there's 2. I don't know. Alright. Are you going to do an account tour vid soon? Yes. I'm going to do that soon. Hang on, Shark. Rumors are a buzz right now about you, Brian. Someone said you enjoy Man-Thing. Care to comment on the record? Yeah, Shark. I love Man-Thing. Why do you think these are rumors? I don't understand. There is no rumors. Man-Thing's the best. I love Man-Thing and he loves me. So I'll go send over another 2 saying, JK, I am the real Lakers bodyguard. JK. Well, now I'm just lost. Thank you for another 2, though. Alright, let's, actually, I think I have 1 more of these to do, because I don't think I did one yesterday. Yeah, sweet. Alright, let's do this. Let's take the same path. We'll go faster this time. Gee, good evening. Noticed the new screen layout looking really good. Thanks, man. Also managed to pull Doom from Incursion Crystal straight to rank 5. Almost ready to dive into the Abyss. Alright. Sounds awesome, dude. Congrats. I'm going to be opening up that crystal soon here myself. Good luck in the Abyss. Hope you crush it. Hello, Brian. When will you return to For Loki? I don't know. Don't know that I will. I'd like to. I miss those guys very much. But, yeah, the reason why I left is pretty much the same. And with the world seeming like it's going to go back to normal, I might be a little busier again. So, yeah. Love your glasses. Thanks. They're kind of broken. They're not that broken. I mean, there's a crack. I don't think you guys can see the crack. Probably not. And then part of the glasses, the part that rests on your nose, that part broke off. Starting to get a little bit old. I've had these glasses for a long time. Explorer Variant 3, got a skill Awakening Gem, gonna save for Nick. Got a 4 to 5 Cosmic Rank Up Gem used on Hype. Also got a Hulkbuster, kind of ironic to get him from exploring the tech variant. Nice. So that's all pretty good stuff. That Hulkbuster rework coming real soon. Those are good pulls all around. BG pulled the 5-star Doom from the base a couple days ago. Took a rank 5 today. Nice. Some good points of progression I'm hearing, man. This is good. This is really good. BG, you know the higher the SIG was the better for Void, but I was just wondering if a SIG 80 Void would be worth rank 5. Already have Fury, SIG 1, Domino, Unawakened, Hype, SIG 100, rank 5. Yeah. Void doesn't need high SIG level. He's worth ranking up even at SIG level 1. And yeah, the higher the SIG, the better, but he doesn't absolutely require it to rank up the champ. So yeah, definitely worth. Jeez. Stealth Ghost sent over another 2 saying I'm actually B Manny. JK. See that one? I know you're lying. Well, I mean you said JK. That's a dead giveaway. But anyway, I know you're not the actual B Manny, because the actual B Manny, when I read his messages, I can actually hear his voice. That's how powerful he is. Come on, man. Let me parry stun you. Just wanted to get a parry stun. Time for this stealthy. Void or Domino, rank 5, both unawakened. Well, not Void. As I was just saying, he needs at least SIG 1. So, Domino would be the better of those 2. 6-star thing on Dupeworth, rank 2. I don't know. Kind of yes and kind of no. If you have if you're just looking for your next rank up, then probably not. If you have a purpose in mind for that thing, like let's say you want to do variant 2, then yeah, it'd be worth it because you're going to save a bunch of resources. But just for general purpose stuff, a lot of resources for an unawakened thing. It's Glory. Video soon, man. Stealth Ghost sent over another 2 saying, or am I the actual Tom Luckerman? It's an insult to Tom right there. He's even saying it. It's Luckman. And he doesn't even like me saying that. He just prefers Tom. Alright. Oh, wait, what was... No, God, why do I always do that? It's just like naturally where my thumb wants to go when I click on the screen. But, okay, Mystic Ward, Mighty Charge, okay. No problemo! This should be easier than the last round. God, I wasn't paying attention. I'm such a little kid, man. The heavy attack makes me laugh. Oh man, this is so much easier than the last one. Easy peasy. But Stealth Ghost, you sent over another 2 saying, sorry Tom, I am actually Shark. Wow, the message right above says maybe Stealth is a faux shark. That's how you say that, right? Anyway, let's get out of here. At this point, it's anyone's guess who Stealth Ghost actually is. But Stealth Ghost, thank you, man. Alright, let's hit the arena. I've not done any arena yet today, so... Man, already 40 minutes into the stream. What? Why did it take so long for me to get here? I need to be faster, damn it. The shed sent it over to... Saying second last? Okay. Who dip. BG been sitting on a 5-star Science Awakening gem and debating if I full send and awaken Red Guardian or someone else like She-Hulk or Invisible Woman. Yeah, I wouldn't awaken She-Hulk. She really doesn't need it. From what I briefly looked into about Invisible Woman, I don't think she needs it either. So I think Red Guardian is probably the best one to awaken out of those champions, at least. I don't... Let's go take a look at how he scales. I get the feeling that he needs a lot of SIG levels, but I can't remember. It's been a little while since I looked. Change this to 5-star just in case. Yeah... I don't know, man. I think he probably needs lots of SIG levels. Just looking at all this, having, you know, only a 10, like if you just awaken him, just having that 10% chance to prevent durability loss on parries, it's not a lot. Only a 5% increase on debuff duration. Again, not very much. So yeah, I mean, if you are going to go with someone like Red Guardian, you'd probably need a bunch of SIG levels. But out of the champions you mentioned, that's the only one that I would really consider awakening, I think. So, I mean, of course, unless you had a specific purpose for one of those other champions and you happen to need them to be awakened or something like that. But just for general purpose stuff, yeah, it'd be Red Guardian. Yeah, that heavy is really funny. It looks like he's a doggy paddling in the air. Yeah, dude. Looks exactly like that. Stealth Ghost sent it over another 2 saying, or maybe I am Roboto. Nah, definitely not Roboto. Roboto saying, you don't want to be? Oh, man. Roboto. Don't say that, man. You do need to be faster, but just think, you still have one more run of the Island MCOC, so you could have been a full hour late to do Arena. Yeah. I don't know, does that help? I don't know if that makes things better or not, but yeah, you know what? Things could have been worse. Is the moral of the story. Things could always be worse. So I think what you're saying is Hakuna Matata or something. Stealth Ghost sent over another 2 saying, or maybe I am Starfighter 0717. The full. Oh man, it feels so weird even saying Starfighter instead of just Star. And then adding on the numbers and all that. That's probably the first time I've done that since ever. Speaking of Star, first chapter of Variant 4 equals Explored Nows. Ooh, Star, nice. Making some progress in the variants. I like it. Tom sent it over 2 saying last just in case you forgot. Just in case I forgot. What? BG, quick fact. Did you know trees can do maths? They're quite good at... Tom. They're quite good at trigonometry. Boo. Really, dude? Boo. Tom. Boo. Shark sending over two saying maybe I'm the real Pixie Belle. So now I just don't know who anybody is anymore. How do you really know? Do I believe that's the case? No. But how do you really know? So let's go send another two as well, saying, or am I Kabam Mike? Could be. Again, there's no real way to know. What if you are? Let's build a 5-star version of this duckling. Which duckling? Howard the duckling or Venom the duckling? Because if it's Venom, then congrats. If it's Howard, then ugh. Thought the BG Tom feud was over for 2 seconds there, but I guess not. Oh. I'm afraid that's a feud that is as strong as... What's like the... I don't know the names, but the it's like those families that like feuding neighboring farms or something like that. The kids don't even know why they're fighting, but they have to. Does Medusa need the Inhuman Royal Family Synergy to be insane? Have her at 5-star rank 4, and I'm going to do an Act 6.1 run soon, but don't have Black Bolt or Karnak as 5 or 6 stars. I mean, when you say insane, like, Medusa's still very strong without that synergy. Of course she's going to be better with the synergy, but no, you don't need to use that synergy. I don't have Black Bolt as a 5 or 6 star either, and I use Medusa all the time in Act 6. And I never bring Karnak to the team because that synergy by itself, not worth it in most cases. But, yeah, no, Medusa's great. But, I don't know, you might want to tone down the expectation of insane, depending on what that is for you. She's very strong, but, you're not just going to tap one time on the screen and everything blows up. Ryu sent it over 50, then PHP saying Brian is also good at math, especially at algebra. What? Ryu, boo. Don't join Tom, boo. So let's go send it over 2 as well, saying I'm actually the man, the myth, the legend, BG. Is it possible that I could be sending these messages to myself? It is possible. We can't rule it out. How good is Unawakened 5-star Voodoo? He's my second 5-star. Voodoo's a good 5-star. He kind of needs that Awaken ability. You might have more success for the time being with your 4 stars, depending on which 4 stars you have at least. But once you get Voodoo Awakened, he's, you know, quite powerful. It's a DMCA clone? Oh man, if I found out that this was DMCA, I'd be so mad. If he found a way to break the ban that I put in place. Not the ban of him from the channel, but the super chat ban that I banned him from sending over any kind of super chats. Threatened to take away his wrench and all that if he ever did. love Karnak. He's amazingly underrated. You know, a lot of people, maybe not a lot of people, but I have heard over the years that some people like Karnak. And I wish I liked him, but I just don't. I don't see him as underrated. I see him as kind of not the worst of the worst, but still kind of. And I hope that one day Kabam makes him better, but those hopes, they've gone down over the years. He never makes it to the buff list or anything like that. He's one of those champs that's just slightly too good for his own good, you know? Oh, really? We gotta sit through this L3? Come on, Fraggle Rock. Nobody wants to watch this. You just hit 1.01 mil in the Reed Arena. If I can put up 1 mil tomorrow, that should be enough, right? Yeah. Yeah, 2 million will likely be enough. I can never guarantee it. There could be a surge in popularity for this guy out of nowhere. But him going 1.8 in round 1 means that 2 million will likely get the champ. If you wanted to pad that score just a tiny bit and go to like 2.1 million to really secure it, it'd be a good idea, but yeah. Yeah, let's do the 4-star feature, or yeah, 4-star feature. Pulled 5-star Domino today from a crystal I didn't know I had. Very happy surprise. Nice. It's pretty awesome. Didn't even know you had it. Question now is, how long has that crystal been sitting there? You could have had 5-star Domino all this time. Or maybe you couldn't have. Maybe you had to wait until just that very moment for Domino to be there. BG dupe 6-star King Groot today. Sucks, but his regen is pretty nice. Oof, he natch, man. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. That is a bummer. I still want to, I do still want to have like a high-level King Groot, just 'cause, man, I don't know. I think he's kind of cool. I wouldn't use him all the time or anything, but I do still want like a Sig 200 King Groot. I just don't want to have to get there through 6-star crystals. That'd be a nightmare. Can you imagine that if you? Because it takes 11 pulls to get a 5 or a 6-star champion, a Sig 200. So can you imagine if every single 6-star you opened for 11 in a row was King Groot? Like, I'm not one to send in a support ticket over some bad RNG, but at that point, I'd be like, all right, something's wrong here, man. What is happening? Like, I didn't do the math to figure out what the odds would be on something like that, but it'd be extremely, extremely low. Right? Like 1 in 150 or however many 6-stars there are. 11 of those. We've gone through the Reed Richards Arena twice now. I'm at 1585. Go one more time tomorrow and should have a shiny new 4-star Reed. Nice. I'm guessing that's 1.585. Mil, that is. I think I put up 2.7 first time. Kind of hurts now. Yeah, you know, it's better safe than sorry. It's better than missing the champion, but this is the first one. I think it's been the first basic champion that I've been this far off on in a while. You know, I definitely don't nail it every time, but usually if I'm off in my prediction, it's off by like a smaller amount. This one was very surprising to me. Hey, there's Lakers Bodyguard. How many tickles it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles. Boo. Oh, what's up, dude? BG, Aegon, Katako, Labyrinth, Doctor Strange, right? Finishing Labyrinth exploration before attempting Abyss. From what I hear, Aegon could do every single fight in Labyrinth. Gee, long time watcher. Really appreciate your channel. Thanks, man. Your experience on average, which arena crystals give you the better unit payout? There's no difference. I pop the uncollected arena crystals because they have a chance to give a 5-star Punisher and a higher chance at the 4-star version, which means they have slightly better gold payouts if you sell the ISO. But in terms of units, they are the same. They will average out in the long run. What's up, Lazarian? ABG woke up to a memory of a time in college when a classmate from England was trying to recall the name of a character in a children's show. The green one, disagreeable, quite shouty, lives in the rubbish. He meant Oscar the Grouch. Lives in the rubbish. That is definitely a very British thing right there, man. Stealth Ghost sent out another 2 saying no one noticed when Lakers came in and I left. Still can't tell. still not sure. Probably never know. But thank you very much for another 2. Better watch your mouth. Bad talking British BG. Bad talking what? I just said it was a British thing. Does Sentinel need to be awakened for Variant 3? Doesn't need to be. It helps a whole ton, but doesn't need to be, no. Have Medusa, Havoc Ghost, Stealth Suit, and Scarlet Witch all rank 4, level 40. Medusa is awakened. Nice. Was there a part 2 to this or part 1 that I missed? I'm not sure. Either way, now I'm seeing the message a little too quick. Please don't spam that. I see like 3 of those same exact messages, all within what looks to be about 2 minutes or less. So please take it easy on the spam. GG just pulled 5-star Omega last night from Variant 4 completion. Awakened him and took to rank 3. Should I wait for Sig 200 to rank more or rank first? He's 660 right now. 660 is kind of borderline. You don't need to wait till Sig 200. I mean, you might as well rank him up. You're already awakened and everything. Here's the thing. This question's a little bit... I noticed something about this. It's a little bit weird. Because you... or actually, no, never mind. I think I was just misunderstanding it. Never mind. Scratch what I was about to say. But, yeah, no. I would say he's worth ranking up. 660s, it's a little bit borderline, like I said. You are going to notice that his damage output is not that strong at 660. That's where you gain mostly from his awaken ability. Is not only is it just, you know, damage for when you're fighting normally, just weaving in a couple of heavies here and there, but the fights where you need to rely mostly on heavies, his damage output's going to be significantly lower than if he were at a high Sig level. But it's strong enough that you can use him at 660 to counter specific situations where you need a bleed immune or a poison immune or somebody that can counter thorn style damage, things like that. So worth. Now 45 maxed out, 4 stars. Basic arena is a breeze. Thanks for your encouragement, BG. Nice, man. Yeah, dude. It's so nice when you get the 4 stars in order, man. It makes it so easy. And we're just doing some Winter Soldier fun with this new 6-star. 6-star Nihilus. It's kind of fun. His special 2 is critting for about 12k per tick. Nice. Think I could beat you with my best champions? Like in a duel or something? Sure. Don't see why not. Took my man thing to rank 3 in your honor. He is amazing, by the way. Yes! James. That's awesome, man. BG, Wheat Thins or Triscuits? Probably won't find me eating either of those snacks. Not by choice. I don't even know, man. It's been a long time since I had either of those. Couldn't even tell you. BG pulled 6-star Squirrel Girl this morning. Is she worth rank 2 unawakened? No. Absolutely not. Don't force it. Can't say it enough, guys. Just because you get a halfway decent 6-star pull, like, you know, Squirrel Girl's kind of cool and all, but that would definitely be a forcing it just to say you had a rank 2 6-star or something like that. Just rank up 5 stars. The 6 stars have not taken over. For everybody, at least. For some people they have, but, you know. It's not like your 5 stars are useless now that you're pulling 6 stars. BG just pulled 5-star Void and watched your vid on him. Even 2 years old. One of the better ones. Yeah, absolutely, man. Oh, wait, my video, I think you're saying. I thought I thought you were talking about Void. Just in general. If you are saying that about my video, thank you. I definitely put a lot of work into that one. I have the last chapter of Magneto variant 100% now. I'd have done this if the game went down for an hour and a half during the bulk of my free time today. Yeah, man, I heard about that outage. I wasn't even playing at the time. I was working on something. And saw afterwards that the game went down. Speaking of, which by the way, it always sucks when the game goes down. But anyway, speaking of, there's going to be an extended maintenance tomorrow, right? So, like, the maintenance goes through what time I normally stream. So, I'm thinking we might have to do an earlier stream. So I don't really want to start later. Potentially starting at midnight my time. So, I think it's from 8 to midnight. Normally it's 8 to 10. 8 to midnight Pacific time, right? So, yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know if we should just start real early. Or just right before the maintenance. I'll figure it out by the end of the stream here. Either way, I'll just say on Twitter tomorrow or something. If I can't figure it out now. BG, we need an answer. Why no thing gameplay? I'm just playing the arena right now. Are you talking about like in videos or something like that? I don't know. You could ask that about any champion. Why no whatever gameplay? I just haven't done it yet. Just stream something else? I don't know if I have anything that I really want to stream other than MCOC at the moment. Alright, Baldy, I'm heading out. Looking at these blue wrenches is making me a little sad, so I'll catch you tomorrow. Alright, Pixie Belle. Just a reminder, it was your choice. You didn't. I didn't want to take it away from you. You asked. BG, is that extended maintenance for giving out the updated Abyss rewards? I don't think so. I imagine that would come in like an actual full update. I don't know if they've mentioned much about the Abyss rewards. They might be waiting for what's it called? They might be attaching that to like the long-term roadmap that they're coming out with for the game. Which, I gotta be honest, I thought we were gonna have that roadmap already. I, kind of surprised that, that info isn't out yet. I mean, I'm not really in a big rush. Like, I'd rather them take their time and get it right than just barf out some message and, you know, potentially mess things up or something. Or have a message that doesn't have much meaning to it. So, I'm kind of alright with them taking their time. But at the same time, like, I want to know what's going to happen with the game. I want to know what their plans are. I want to know what they've been working on, you know? So... we'll have to keep waiting for now. Dark L Dragon sending over one of them Canadian bucks talking about a loony, quite possibly half a toonie, saying, "No, come on, I won't be able to watch your stream. I'll be at work. Please, bro." I mean, it's just for one night, man. It's the maintenance. There's nothing I could do. the game won't be live, man. It's not my choice. But thank you for the loony. GG with Void, I need the Petrify Mastery, correct? No. How many points should I use in it? 0. You do not need the Petrify Mastery at all. The best mastery for Void is the Despair Mastery. And you don't even need that, but it's a nice bonus to have. It significantly helps the reverse healing because you have such consistent debuffs and you're already you know, reducing healing with those. You could stack that reduction with Despair and more easily take the healing into the negatives. So Despair is the best mastery for Void. Second best would be probably Resonate, because Resonate just gives you a chance to apply another debuff on your regular hits, and that debuff will also do damage, and it could even stack with Despair. Problem with Resonate is, one, it's very expensive. Two, if you're an arena grinder, when you're going up against opponents in the arena, they'll be healing from willpower, so it slows you down. Could also have a negative effect in war, but usually it's not as big of a deal in war if the opponent gets a little bit of healing. But hey, sometimes it is. And yeah, it doesn't really help too many champions, so it's a little bit hard to justify just getting it for Void, or maybe one or two other champs out there that you'll be using. So yeah, I mean, you don't need any mastery, but if you're going to get some masteries specifically for Void, make it Despair. Dark Elf Dragon sending over another buck, another loony to complete the toonie. Saying, alright bro, I expect that. I'll rewatch your stream later then, or leave work early. Yeah man, it's just, like I said, it's just one night too. It's not a big deal. And then I'll be back to my normal time. It's pretty rare that Kabam has done a late maintenance like this. I wonder. I'm always curious about the maintenances and what goes on during them. Like maintenance, it's not something exclusive to MCOC. It's not something exclusive to games even, right? But I never looked into it. Never, I mean, I'm sure it's probably different, maintenance for different reasons, but because thinking back on it now, like, there were a few times where, you know, at my job, I had to help the IT director with some maintenance type things. But I feel like that's I don't know, I feel like that's different than what Kabam's doing. I don't know. Anyway. Hope they fix the damn animations. Yeah, I mean, I know we know they're gonna fix that at some point. Honestly, man, I like never even notice if you know. Maybe it's because I just don't really play those champions so much, even though I know Medusa is one of them. But that's what I get for not really looking at the screen, I guess. Sorry, not Dark Elf Dragon. Bushido Brown. Sorry, Bushido Brown. It's not even close to your name. But Bushido Brown sent it over pound, saying anyone else still not receive Alliance tickets? It's been about 6 days since they'd give it out. Did you over donate? Because that's the only reason that you'd get Alliance tickets. Is if you over donated compared to what you used, and there was extra resources in the Alliance bank that came from you. Even if you over donated, but if you donated like for someone else and those resources got used, then you wouldn't get anything back. But yeah, if you over donated, then I don't know, maybe put a support ticket in or something like that, but what's wrong with the animations? They're a little bit screwy right now. I forget what they called it. Something frame is not the right word. I don't know. It's something that like the characters that have like Archangel has his wings, or Medusa with her crazy hair. Not being props maybe? Maybe is that what they call it? I don't know. Ghost Rider with his chain. Certain animations are all messed up. What is this from Glory? Adding Reese since you ignored it. So you don't only answer wrenches. Wait. What is this? Watch your whole Labyrinth stream, and one question still burns in my mind. What Sig was that Aegon? In Labyrinth? I didn't use Aegon in Labyrinth. So when I did Labyrinth, Aegon didn't even exist. And when I went back to do Labyrinth on repeated attempts, I never used Aegon. So I'm not sure if you're talking about someone else doing a Labyrinth stream. I don't know. All right, Dark Elf Dragon sent it over another buck as well, saying, "All right, bro, you said my name, so I gotta donate." Oh man, I totally just conned you out of a loony by accidentally saying your name. Oh man, thank you very much, dude. Appreciate it, man. BG, if you lose your eyes, nose, mouth, and ears, then you're basically Mysterio. That's all I gotta do to become Mysterio? I could do that. PR trivia: who holds the record for most kills without a death in a season at 84-0? 84-0? Hold on. Are we talking about a perfect season here? Because we already said there was only like 3 perfect seasons ever. Most kills without a death. Oh, lags. Had a bad day in war today. Oh no. That must mean it happened. First death. Lags, I watched your war video, man. That was a good video. Yeah, perfect season 84-0 is the best one. Okay. What was mine again? I don't think it was mine. How many fights did I used to take? Oh, wait, no, I used to take 7 fights of war. Was that mine? Is this a trick question? Or was it Nick? Did I not take... Why am I thinking 78 was mine? Maybe 78 was mine, so... I feel like this is a trick question, but I'm going to say Nick. Because I forget. Taters put it on the card and I still forget. I was trying to see... Yeah, it's yours, not a trick. You were a solid member. Oh, look at that, guys. I did it. Bushido Brown, I was trying to see if you put another message in, but I guess you didn't. Yeah. About the tickets and the over donating. You could send in a support ticket to Kabam. I don't know what they would say, but they are only for over donations. Dreamin', is that your way of saying you want me back? So I could put up another 84-0 season? BG, you know I hold a record in hockey. I was the only guy to ever take my skate off and try to stab somebody. Dude. We have Happy Gilmore in the chat. This is great. BG would be Baldy Rio? Oh, instead of Mysterio? Okay, I get it. Every combo ended on a light attack will grant him 1 gas, which comes from beans. After 3 gases, he can land a heavy and send champions into the gas chamber where they choke KO. Wow. Choke to KO. Before I answer, what is your prestige? It's probably about 1,000 below the Alliance average right now. Actually, let's see. I might be underestimating the difference at this point. Let's check it out. I'm curious. BG, don't want to seem annoying, but I missed your speedrun videos. They were awesome. Oh man, you're not annoying at all for saying that. I like doing the speedrun videos. I'll do some more of those in the future. All right, let's see. I'm gonna look up the Alliance prestige first before I show mine. So let's look at lags here. Alliance. Okay. So the Alliance prestige 11,487. And of course, you always want to be above the average. You don't want to be the person that is dragging down the top guys like I always was. But 11,487. Put that in a calculator here so I remember. 11,487, right? Yep, 487. My prestige, 10,633. So I'm only 854 points behind the average. That's nothing. Let me just pop open. Well, 18,000 units of calves. That's not going to be enough. No, it looks like I'm screwed. That's the only option. Just pop open lots of calves. Apu Das set it over 40 rupees. Thank you, man. Say BG last, please. Alright, what do we got? Whatever happened to all the resources that were in the Alliance treasury? Anyone know? Well, they got refunded as tickets if you donated more than what you used. And otherwise, they're gone. But yeah. The whole reason they did that was to stop like the resource loaders. So some of the resource loaders out there, they have accounts that more than likely botted the resources or got them through fraudulent means, and they might have a whole bunch of tickets on them, but the treasuries, they're just gone. So my Nida's fight, Brian? Lags, dude. Not only did I see it, but at one point you called something out. You were like, you attacked him when you had a special 3, and you were like, you know, that was very important. I can't remember what you said, but it was something like, the average player would have made the mistake of just popping the special 3, or something like that. And all I could think was, that'd be me. I would have thrown the special 3 immediately, dude. Immediately. It was a good fight, though, man. What are the numbers in the left corner? That's the estimated cutoffs. Predictions, at least. Estimated prediction cutoffs, whatever you want to say. I do not know what the champions are going to go for in the arena, but last round, Mr. Fantastic went for 1.8. Last round, the Duck went for 27 million. I think it was 5.5, but I just left it at 6. And 750k for the 3-star. Stroking my saber, sending over a Bick. Saying I've been working on my duped Omega Red. Have him at Sig 156. Is that viable, or should I keep working on it till 200? Want to take him up to rank 5, but not sure. Oh, dude, you could absolutely rank 5 at 156. Yeah, if you wanted to add more Sigs, though, sure. Like, he's good all the way up to 200. If anything, you know, you might as well give him at least another 4 Sig Stones when you get them and take him up to 160. At that point, if you wanted to just leave him alone and save your Sigs for, you know, the next champion that comes along and just, you know, eventually dupe him naturally to take him up to Sig 200, that'd be fine. But, like, he scales pretty well damage-wise all the way up to Sig 200. But of course it's not required. Like, you're well past the point of, you know, like the minimum to rank him up. Anything higher than like Sig 60, Sig 80 is worth ranking up. GG, I'm only 2k away from an X5-star crystal. If new number 12, do I use some of my refills to go faster in Master to potentially get a champ that can help with 5.2.4? I'm stuck in that quest and can't go on. Hold on, let me read this again. 2k away from an X5-star crystal. Number 12 to use some refills. You don't have to go faster. You don't have to pop the refills. It's kind of up to you at what rate you want to go through the quest, but there's no... shouldn't feel like you need to speed through the quests. Just take your time with it. And yeah, you'll get through the quest just naturally, quickly enough. Because I mean, the faster you burn through it, the faster you're just gonna have to wait for, you know, like next month. So. When are you going to rank 5 Mojo, BG? Probably pretty soon. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Like, of course I want him at rank 5, but he's still unawakened. So, he's not going to be useful unawakened. So, I don't know. I might toss those resources into another champion. But I have to rank 5 someone real soon here. Probably 2 or 3 someone's. I got a bunch of resources that are on their way out at the moment. You do a quest run with Mojo and Venom the Duck on your team? Maybe at some point. But not right now. High tier war videos are always fun to watch. Yeah, man. I'm happy that there's been more war videos posted again. You think Groot will be buffed? At some point, I hope so. He's pretty terrible to play. Why the matches don't get hard? Because you are 14 streak. Something called the infinite streak that we've nicknamed, at least. The community has nicknamed for the arenas. There's a method. You need like certain level champions, but there's a method that you can do that makes it so that the arena is a lot more manageable. And you kind of overpower it, and then the fights they only get harder up until a certain point, and then the difficulty kind of drops off. But I recommend checking out my video on it. It goes into detail, explains a lot of the terms that you commonly hear when people talk about the arena. It's a little bit of an older video. So when I made the video, it was probably like 2 or 3 years ago at this point, and there was only 2 arenas instead of the now 5 arenas that we have. But the information in that video is still good. It's just that Kabam has expanded the arena system. But yeah, just type into YouTube MCOC Infinite Streak. There's other videos on it too if you wanted to watch other videos, but yeah, I try to explain the system as best as I could, at least. Did you think I could do a Legends run using a Galaxy S20? I don't know. Probably not. But I've never used that device. I haven't seen people use that device. I don't know what the loading speed looks like. The Android devices, they're not far behind the iOS ones these days. So for like everyday average use, you probably wouldn't notice a difference in loading speed. But for a Legends run, when every second counts, you probably are losing like a second each time you load into and out of a fight, or into and out of a map and things like that. Maybe it wouldn't stop you from getting Legends, but of course it would put you at a little bit of a disadvantage. So maybe, like I said, I also haven't seen it, so keep that in mind. Compare your loading times to someone using like the latest iOS device. Did you ever notice how your brain almost refuses to say grind brant properly? You basically have to strong arm your brain into reading it as is instead of correcting it. Have people been typing grind brant this whole time and I just not notice? I don't notice too many people saying grind brant. My favorite artist, current artist, is born in Blairstown, Essex County, northwest New Jersey, I believe. Who would that be, Glory? Maximus Savage, yeah, to 5. Thank you, dude. Saying, think we can ever get Punisher, War Machine, or Cosmic Ghost Rider like other games? And you get to buff one old champ. Who is it? I think there's unlimited possibilities with this game. Kabam, you know, they have their plans and they have like their storylines mapped out and stuff like that. So I don't know what's coming in the near future, but I mean, the longer this game goes on, the more characters they can pull out from all over the place. I feel like we already have 2 Punishers, and although we only have 1 War Machine, there's a lot of like Iron dudes in this game, so those are probably further down the list unless it just happens to line up with the story. I don't really know. But Cosmic Ghost Rider, we only have 1 Ghost Rider. I could see them adding another Ghost Rider for sure, just because I don't know, Ghost Rider's a pretty popular character in general. But yeah, I mean, I think the possibilities in this game are endless. It's all up to Kabam what they want to do. As for one character that I want to buff, I want to, like, Groot would probably be pretty high on that list. I want all of the duds of the Guardians of the Galaxy to be reworked. They reworked Gamora. It wasn't the craziest buff, but It's like, she's pretty fun to play these days, I gotta say. And if they just gave that same treatment to Groot, Drax, and even Rocket, yeah, I'd be pretty psyched for that. But of course, like, out of those, Groot's probably the worst. Here's the thing, actually, though. So Groot, I think, is the worst of the Guardians characters, but I feel like he's meant to be a defender. Whereas someone like Rocket or Drax, but especially Rocket, I don't think they're meant to be a defender, right? They're like these offensive characters. So yeah, like I kind of want those characters reworked more than I want Groot reworked, just because I don't really care about adding another good defender to the game. I want more characters to play with. Defenders are cool too, I guess, but yeah. Dude, Maximus Savage, thank you very much for the 5. Orange Juice, sending over a euro. I read the first part of your message already. Also, your bald cap is looking awfully shiny today. Did you try a new turtle wax? Dude, I'm so happy that someone finally noticed. Yeah. For the spring season here, strawberries finally in season, and I've been using the new strawberry turtle wax, and I gotta say, I'm a fan. I wish you guys could smell it, because it just smells like springtime fresh strawberries, you know. But I'm happy that you noticed the shine. EZ sent it over $1.50 with a hot dog. Thanks, man. Saying, hey, speaking of Ghost Rider, when did he get passed by? I pulled him today, and I'm stoked. I know he's not Doom, Claire, or Sim Supreme level, but he's still good and fun. He is still good. I don't know. Personally, I've never really used him, but I know tons of people that not only did they use him like crazy, but they still use him to this day. They even used him before Blade came out, but especially after Blade came out, then he was all over the place. But at the same time, like, I don't know. It's like you said, he's no Doom or Claire. Sim Supreme, I don't know. Sim Supreme's just a different champion altogether. So I'm sure there's some people out there that are like, nah, I like my Ghost Rider better than Sim Supreme or something. But that's what happens, man. That's the circle of MCOC life right there, dude. New champions come out, old champions, for the most part, they're not as popular, or even if they are popular, it's kind of like that old reliable. Like, you don't need to talk about, let's say, I mean, let's take Blade, for example. It's not like Blade is suddenly a bad champion, but, dude, there was so much talk about Blade. Like, everything that you could say about Blade has already been said. All the different videos that have been made, people streaming all types of content. It's just all been done before, you know? And I think it's kind of what happens with a lot of these champs, and Ghost Rider fits that category too. BG, are you in stock of the limited edition scratch and sniff bald caps? Yeah, dude, of course. Yeah, if you want to, I mean, which scent, which flavor? Because there are a few. But I think right now we're fully stocked. Use offer code SNIFF to save 5%. I know, 5%, not the biggest discount, but I mean, when prices are already this competitive, do you really need a bigger discount than that? I don't think so. Ghost Rider's regen is actually really, really good. It's okay. You know, Ghost Rider, he got a synergy with what's it called? He got a synergy with Man-Thing. So you don't need to have Blade with him. I guess, here's my thing about Ghost Rider. Without the synergy, it feels like he's not as reliable to get the judgments. I mean, it's not a feeling. He's 100% not as reliable with the judgments, right? I always found that to be a little bit annoying. And like the setup to get some healing off, it's not the worst. And the healing is, you know, it's good and everything. It's better than a lot of champions in this game. But, I don't know, with healing champions, actually I'm fighting Ultron here. I always preferred someone like Ultron. Because I didn't have to, like, set anything up really. It happened automatically if I got hit. Whereas, if I'm low on health and I want to use the regen and stuff like that, it's not always easy to get that heavy attack off. If you don't have the synergy, you might have to get that heavy attack off multiple times. So you kind of have to preemptively heal with Ghost Rider. Versus like someone like Hyperion, let's say, where you get in trouble and you're like, oh god, alright, let me start working towards this heal now. At least it's how it felt for me. I'm sure other people have different experiences. Come on. Quake here. McFabio sent it? Oh man, if only. I'd be a millionaire then. Blade is a bad champ now? Well, rip Blade. What's up, KT? So took my Darkhawk to rank 5, Sig 200. I have no regrets. Man is a monster. And fun fact, he's my first rank 5 level robot. Guillotine will be my second once I get that 1 to 2 gem from Act 6. Alright. Sounds good, man. Dude, as much as I like the robots, my robot roster is kind of weak. I'm looking forward to getting... it's probably going to be Guillotine that gets ranked up. I never even really played with her, but I got these resources. Gotta use them. Why doesn't he play McFabio? McFabio was just a 1 week challenge. That was it. It was never meant to be anything more than that. It's hard enough keeping up on one account regularly. To try to do it with 2 accounts, man, that would be impossible for me. My entire life would be consumed solely by MCOC if I did that. I'll do another challenge again at some point, but it's just too much. I always said, like, you know, because there's been people that not only do they have 2 accounts, but they have 3, 4, 5 accounts. There's I remember there was one alliance out there, man, where there was like an entire battle group, just one person. There might have been more than one alliance like that, but you know, managing like 10 accounts all at the same time. Dude, if you want a way to get me to hate MCOC, force me to play 10 accounts. Like, even if I just had one alternate account or something like that, that was more than just like a temporary thing. I think I would, that'd be one of the fastest ways to get me to quit this game, I think. It's just too much, man. But new accounts are super fun, and I'm for sure gonna do another challenge, either the same exact challenge that we did with McFabio, or maybe it'll be a different challenge. Maybe it'll be just like seeing how fast I can get to Cavalier, which might take longer, because of course I couldn't do it in a week with McFabio. But then there's also a bunch of things that I could have done better on McFabio if I did it again. And just playing with different champions. Maybe I won't get as lucky. Maybe I won't get Sunspot. Maybe I'll have to play with other champs. You know, I think there's a lot of fun to be had with that. But we need the right events to line up. Last time I had the Mole Man expeditions. That was probably the biggest thing. Then also the boss rush and all that stuff. I mean, it's not perfect, but for example, look at Claire. I use her in map 5, and if I take a hit or two, I want to knock out that L2, but often the enemy is dead or close enough when I get it off. Yeah. Healing in AQ has always been kind of a hit or miss thing. I remember running X23 a long time ago in Alliance Quest. And by the time you get 3 bars of power, so that your healing is actually meaningful, especially if you're running suicides, man, and you're just like, you know, like the enemy, they would die before you got to 2 bars of power a lot of times. You wouldn't be able to out heal the initial suicide damage. In Alliance Quest, a lot of champions, you'll end up killing them before you can really get the healing off. Which is another reason, as if they needed more reasons, but it's another reason why certain champions like Corvus and Omega Red are so strong. They get the healing at the start of the fight, just right up front, and even though they kill the opponents really quickly, they have that little bit of healing at the start that just, you know, over the course of an entire Alliance Quest map, that adds up, man. You're healing so much. I think you should do a new account challenge every time a boss rush comes out. Fairly spaced out, and it's fun to have a goal to aim for. I'm not going to do it every time. It's definitely something that'll make me kind of look at what else is going on in the game. But I need, because it takes a lot out of me, man. I'm not kidding. Those were 16-hour days, sometimes longer than 16-hour days. Because I don't expect people to be there when I'm doing the like each day. I don't expect people to be watching the stream for 10 hours and stuff like that. It worked out this last time because people were quarantined and everything. But it's not going to be like that every time. And even during, you know, this last run, I still didn't expect people to show. Like, I needed to do the highlight videos. So going through 10 hours of live stream trying to pull out the highlights takes a lot of work. So for something to require that much work, it's not, you know, it. Normally when like speed running other games, you don't do that. You just go. You just turn the game on and go. And maybe you plan out things ahead of time, right? And you just get better and better each time you do it. And then when you have a good run, you can just boom, just clip that good run, and that's it. But for MCOC, it's different. So. BJ pulled Guillotine 2099 a week before you and took it to rank 4 on a whim, and I don't see her viable unless you use the Warlock Synergy. Also, only used her in map 5. Maybe she's good in longer fights. Yeah, well, the whole thing about her, there's a couple things about her. One, you want to get the special 3 off, so that way you can have that higher hit combo to start the fight out with, because before you get that, like, the 100 hits, she doesn't do a whole lot. But then she has some other kind of specific utility to her. One, she doesn't crit, so people use her for flow wars, which I wouldn't be doing, because I don't know, I hardly do wars as it is. So, but I know some people use her for that. And then she has some other specific utility where, yeah, if you needed that utility, you could use her, but I don't know, man. I think she's good. I just haven't really given her the time. Probably not as strong as some of the other gods of the game. Not going to replace Ghost or Corvus or, you know. But I'm sure she has at least some use. Dear Brian, long-time delicate, immaculately baked croissant that is the peak of human civilization, part-time boy crab that solves crime with his wit, not his claws. Question, can you eat gack? Sadly, no, you cannot eat gack. And I know this from experience. And the civil suit that arose from the gack eating incident of 1999, based on the theory of why make a product looks like a bunch of fruit roll-ups rolled up in one. Why make a product look like that if it's not going to be edible? That was the basis of that case. And I mean, we lost, but still, the point is, you should not eat gack. Were you one of the gack boys of 1999? Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was. Pancho Sanchez, thank you very much for your question. Theo Lopez sent it over too, saying, "Did you know that Venom the Duck used to work at Costco?" It's a little bit incorrect to say that he worked at Costco. Creating Costco, originally in the name of Venom the Duck, originally calling it Cost Duck. Ugh. It was a terrible name, but that was the original name for it. And now not getting any credit for creating what is now known as Costco, and being reduced to just someone that used to work at Costco. It's a little bit disrespectful to Venom the Duck, to the great Venom the Duck. But I was aware of that. Some of you might not have seen that part of the documentary on Netflix, but I highly recommend checking out if you have not. Theo, thank you very much for the 2 though, man. Definitely appreciate it. Venom the Duck eats gack. He's one of the few that can survive it. Gack boys never say die. It's so true. It was actually Duckco. Then they changed it to Costco. Oh, was that, I think you're right. It wasn't Cost Duck. It was Duckco. Yeah. Now I remember. Gack in England is slang for cocaine. I'll show you guys what gack is, because some of you guys might not know. I'm going to put it in toy, since I want to pull up cocaine. But it was basically this. God, I need a picture without like a little kid on it too. Alright, it's going to be kind of bright because there's a white background to this picture. But this was gack. And yeah, it came in these weird shaped containers. And can I make this bigger? No, I can't. It was super sticky. Actually, I do have a real story about gack. It like damages walls and stuff like that. Actually, was it gack? Oh man, now I can't remember. But I remember going to I was at Wildwood, which is just like a nice beach boardwalk in New Jersey. And you know, I was there like a little family vacation just for like a couple of days or something like that. And honestly, I mean, New Jersey's not that big of a place. We would sometimes just drive there for like a day trip kind of thing, but it was like, I don't know, like 2.5 hours from where I lived, something like that. So yeah, one time we were there and we're staying there at a hotel, and I can't remember if it was gack or if it was one of those sticky hands. Now that I think about it, I think it was one of those sticky hands that you get out of like a gumball machine. And I remember it just stuck onto the wall. Oh no, you know what it was? It was neither of those things. I think it was one of those sticky balls that was like the prize from something on the boardwalk. I think it was just like an actual ball. and it was super sticky. It stuck to the wall and damaged it. And I don't remember exactly what happened, if my parents had to pay a fine or what, but I think they did because they were really pissed. I remember them being really pissed. So yeah, I don't know if anything like that ever happened with GAC. But it was one of those toys where it was just like some sticky blob that you play with. A little bit better than... maybe I shouldn't say better. A little bit different than Play-Doh. Story changes every 5 seconds. I know. It was a long time ago. I couldn't remember all the details. I just remember my parents being really mad. It made fart sounds in the container. Classy? Yeah, that is true. Sold Venom the milk, Venom the bread, Venom the broccoli, etc. Yeah. Before trademarks were invented, too bad, because Venom the Duck could have made millions selling duck merchandise. The monetary value is not important to Venom the Duck, because he owns the entire universe. Monetary value to a guy like Venom the Duck, it's never gonna matter. It's all about family with that guy. Can I make this bigger? BG 2020. Oh yeah, that'll do it. The health pools map 5. Oh, talking to someone else. Classic BG storytelling. I know, man. My stories so good, right? Totally on point and not misremembering any details. And the Duck has his own custom homemade wrestling buddy. He does. Hey, speaking of things that had GAC-like material in them, Stretch Armstrong. Am I right? What an awesome toy that was. GPG, your stories about your parents are hilarious. They were really pissed. Oh man, when you say it like that, there have been like 2 stories recently where, yeah, my parents were not too happy. But well, I've got good parents. I want to make that clear, man. I've got really good parents. There's only a few times where we really pissed them off. For the most part, they were way more understanding than they should have been for certain cases, probably. I remember Silly Putty. I would stand in my bathroom, close the door, and hit it against the floor as hard as I could. It would bounce all over the place like a ricocheting bullet. Dude, Silly Putty was pretty sweet, I gotta say. It always had this weird smell to it, though, that I didn't like. But yeah, man, I loved Silly Putty. Rolling it into a ball, like you said, there was something satisfying just about making the ball itself and just like, you know, rolling it in your hand like that. Or, you know, pressing it into like a newspaper or something like that. Will you do any account review on the channel? Like a live stream, people will give you an account name and you review it? No, I don't really have any interest in doing that. I have done things like that in the past. Called it the MCOC hotline. Where one time I was actually in Florida when we did it, and the laptop I was using, it couldn't handle streaming a game. It could handle streaming, but not while playing a game. So we're basically just looking at Twitter, and people would send their accounts over and ask for like roster advice and stuff like that. And that was kind of cool, but it became really hard for that stuff to I don't know, it became more difficult to do stuff like that, just because every question, it depends so much on like what you want to do in the game. Whereas I feel like in the past, I don't know, it was a little bit easier to give that guidance actually. But no, there's, as far as like pulling up someone's account and just like looking at their profile, there's not much you could really tell based off of this. So I don't have any interest to do anything like that. Oops. Also update on battle chips up to 80k tonight, which I really do think is more than I've ever held at one time. Star, that's awesome. Breaking records. PRs, at least personal records. BG, are you secretly Venom the Duck's babysitter? You've been protecting and nurturing an assortment of cosmically enchanted eggs. Conspiracy? Oh, you mean like Venom the Duck's babies. I thought you were saying like babysitting Venom the Duck, and I was like, dude, Venom the Duck is millions of years older than me. How would that be possible? But listen. I can't talk about why I have all these eggs, alright? It's between me and the eggs and the egg. I feel like I was put on this planet with one purpose. And it's egg related. BG needs a synonym for depends. G is reliant on a function of, etc. None of those are as good as depends, and I don't want to lose my depends sponsorship though, so I don't know. What are some synonyms for depends? Because I don't know if those quite fit. Bank on. This is for depend. This is what's coming up on thesaurus.com. Bank on, bet bottom dollar on, bet on, build upon. Oh, never mind. Sorry. I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm meant to be looking at to be contingent on. Okay, so instead of depend, I could hinge on, rest on, revolve around. Yeah, none of these work. Depend is just too good. I don't want to keep saying the same word over and over and over again, but for an extraordinary purpose, star, no. No, 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 no. Not the egg puns. Boo. Okay. On that note, though, it's getting late, guys. The eggs are Venom the Duck babies. Solve the universe's greatest mystery. Alright, listen. About these eggs. Everyone knows the story of the universe egg that contains the entire universe and everything that exists within it. The other eggs that I hold and that I keep sacred. They are the other gods that exist or will exist to balance out the universe, if need be. Right now, Venom the Duck rules over everyone. Tries to be modest about it, but let's be real. That's what's going on. Venom the Duck is the god of the universe, and one being should not have that much power. It's too easy to corrupt. Venom the Duck, he stayed strong this entire time, and he is continuing to stay strong. But just in case Venom the Duck gets out of line, one of these eggs will hatch. Not the universe egg, not the egg, but one of the other eggs. A new god will be born to balance out Venom the Duck. It's more of a safety plan. Pete, what's up, dude? Howdy, did I miss anything? Just talking about eggs and their place in the universe. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Where's your keyboard streams? Your keep streams, man. Did you say keep streams coming? Either way, it's like I said, it's kind of a little bit late here, guys. So I'm gonna be heading out. But Stealth Ghost, whoever you are, if you're still in here, thank you very much for being tonight's biggest D, man. The very generous amount that you sent over. Thank you very much. And thank you, your 4% keyboard ship today? Okay. Should be getting it soon. Okay. Got it. But yeah, thank you everyone else that sent over a little something. Is always appreciated, guys. Thank you very much. And tomorrow, oh crap, I said I was going to think about it, but I was too busy rambling on about eggs. I don't know what time I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. It has to be a different time because the game's not, it's going to be down for maintenance during my normal time. So, and I don't want to wait until afterwards, so it's going to be before. Oh, I don't know. It might be real early, because here's the thing. I feel like other people are going to stream before the game goes down, too. And if they do that, I don't want to mess with their time so much. I might have to do it just because, you know, it's still the closest thing to my normal stream time. So I might still do that, but I don't know. Maybe it'd be good to just do like a much earlier stream. I don't know, man. I don't have these answers right now. But I'll post it on Twitter or I'll just go live or whatever. Anyway, now BG, it's only dreaming. Don't worry about it. Okay. Right. Anyway, I will. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Stream normal time and do something non-MCOC related. See, I don't know if I could do that though. I don't have anything planned. Such short notice. Alright, good night, guys.